There is really only one interesting object for art and for science in the future, and that object is thought itself. It is human thought that is the only object of interest for science and for philosophy, and that means also for art in the future. How does the human program constitute thought, and how do we believe in thought? I mean, the human program is, of course, how the mind works, how the mind attaches to phenomenon, and how perception takes its material, the things that we perceive, and make a conception. I mean, how we go from perception to conception, how we perceive and conceive, how we develop and constitute and create concepts and believe in them, and thereby create thoughts, thinking, cognitive activity, and attachment to cognitive activity, and beliefs in thoughts that shapes our worldview, our opinions, we interpret events. That's what people do. We interpret events and we judge events by the medium of thought, with the help of thought, with the instrument of thought. And we explain the world by thought, and we explain God and everything else by thought, because we believe in the validity of language. We believe in the validity of thought. And thought is only a manifestation of language. So we believe in this manifestation. We believe in the way that we manifest thought, and we believe in the validity of thought. And that is the whole problem of humanity in a nutshell. That's what humanity is about. Human activity is about believing in concept. It's about attaching to ideas and thoughts that we think are valid. We trust in the validity of thought, and that is the human being for you. That's all. There's nothing more than that. And that's why this is the only object of interest for science, philosophy, and art in the 21st century, because it has to do with politics, with rhetorics, with religion, with terrorism, with every kind of human activity. If we don't understand thought, and if we don't show ourselves capable of not only understanding thought, but also relating to thought in the appropriate manner, with some distance between ourselves and the thought itself, then humanity will be mired in difficulties forever, simply because thought is what creates problems. So the human being has to be able to create a space between himself and thought itself. And he must be able to analyze and realize and understand what thought is, what language is, how language constitutes thought, how thought constitutes language, how we are slaves of language, how we are victims of the concepts that language represent. All right, well, that was just a little lecture now today on Christmas morning. On Christmas Day, 24th of December, 2014 in Bangkok. Well, thank you.